call me Miss Chase the Bag, cause I'm a go-getter. 9 to 5 by day, by night, I'm one of them members. Yeah, when I sleep, my mind be wide awake. That's why you bitches can't get ahead of me. All I do is mind my business and get paid. Bitches mad cause I'm touching though they'll never make. And these niggas love when I take charge and pop my shit. But is you gon' risk it all for a real bitch? Drop a bag to put this pad dick on my wrist. I don't fuck with broke boys, baby. I need a trick. Is you gon' risk it all for a real bitch? Drip me out from head to toe in red. Pockets need to be longer than a dick, cause I don't fuck with broke boys. I need a trick. I need a trick. I need a tall as money making nigga that's rich. I need a trick. I need a trick. You can keep that dick. Talking like he rich, but he down bad on his shit. Always want some pussy, but don't never pay for it. Smelling like some paper shit, that's like my favorite scent. And I'm a real bitch. I need a real nigga. One that ain't gon' hesitate and that's gon' kill for you. Keep the Glock under the seat, I hold the wheel for you. Ride around the city fresh, Tommy Hilfiger. I need a trick, not no little snitch. Is you gonna risk it all for a real bitch? For my birthday, you gon' ball for a real bitch. In the mall, swiping cards for a real bitch. I need a trick. Is you gon' risk it all for a real bitch? Drip me out from head to toe in red. Pockets need to be longer than a dick, cause I don't fuck with broke boys. I need a trick. I need a trick. I need a tall as money making nigga that's rich. I need a trick. I need a trick.
Hey, what's up, Roy fam? I'm your host, King Crown. Welcome back to the channel. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Make sure your thumbs work. Smash that like, hype, and subscribe button. We ain't gonna hold y'all up too long, but hey, today we gotta discuss y'all how these modern women these days, a lot of modern women, not all, but a lot of modern women and most modern women, they treat relationships and marriage like a 304 transaction. It's like all these modern women, they want to be 304s or something. They don't want just a man's love and protection and care. It's like they just want some money. They be like, hey, drop that bag or you ain't getting no ad. Or drop that bag. You can't even talk to most of these women without dropping the bag. Which y'all already know. Without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into the content. Make sure y'all smash that like, hype, subscribe button. Shout out to Pink Book Lessons for the content. We're gonna go ahead and react to it, y'all. This just happened. Y'all already know how it be. As soon as it happened, we gotta react to it. This is what's going on now. So let's go ahead and get into it, y'all.
How about 2026? What is your status of love right now?
Thank you. You know, see when you see the two fingers touching. I'm just, I'm just living.
Okay, just living life.
Yeah,
Experience it.
just having fun.
Okay.
Do you have a list of things you look for?
First of all, he gotta have a coin. Thank you. A provider. I need someone that's, God fearing, that's religion, that believe in God. Someone that leads.
Okay.
Women that leads.
Okay. What is the minimum net worth that he has to have?
I want like a man that at least got like $100 million.
Okay, yeah, at least. Okay, we just.
Wait a minute. $100 million? Like, damn, they say it's a certain amount of money you can't even spend in your lifetime, but $100 million, wow. She trying to go shopping every day.
Crossed off a lot of people off that list. There's a lot of contenders that just walk the other way. Your DMs will now be flooded with 10 people, I think.
That's good.
That's good.
Narrow them down, God. Thank you.
Standards.
Ain't nobody afford your
The
ass.
City Girls are now at a new stage of Delulu because their leaders, like Young Miami, got them up here thinking they all can have a $100 million man. Not even gonna waste no time today, let's talk about it. So City Girl Young Miami says she wants a man with at least $100 million. $100 million. And everybody on social media thought this was cute and rational, I guess because the last man you could trace her back to is Diddy. And at the time she started dealing with Diddy, a couple of years before that infamous trial, he was reportedly worth $1 billion. Following all the...
Now, my thing, ma'am, you want to be with somebody excuse me, that's worth $100 million or whatever. But most of y'all women be all the way out of pocket. You don't dress right. You don't present yourself as a woman right. You're not feminine. You only want to stress a man. And to add the cherry on top, y'all be overly mega thotted out. You be slanging Cuda biscuit everywhere. Everywhere you look, you just slanging Cuda biscuit and gout 70,000. And it make it even more worse. Y'all be yachting Dubai girls. Y'all be literally professional escorts. But you want a man to be the perfect man and come save you. And you ain't even the perfect woman. That's crazy.
Legal trouble though, losing a bunch of his assets. His net worth is about half of that now. Still a lot more than just about everybody else in the world. No doubt about it, he's still in the elite class. Only about 4,000 people worldwide are in that group with Diddy, so nobody can say that's nothing. Diddy still got money, but since she's been connected to him, now the single mother of two kids and two baby daddies that told the world she liked being R. Kelly on, believes that since she dated a man of such high status, she can't even talk to a man that doesn't have at least $100 million.
And that's what I'm saying. Literally, y'all women these days, it don't matter what race, it don't matter how you look or what. Nowadays, y'all be eating dudes' groceries, sucking toes, getting R. Kelly on, and all that. But y'all expect to be treated like the queen of the world. It don't make sense. You can't expect to be treated the way you not. You know, like come on, y'all women know what y'all be doing. Y'all be slanging that Cuda biscuit. Come on now.
I mean, she was dealing with Diddy, so quality and character can't really be a thing for her. It's really just about the bank account.
Come on
And
now.
nobody's going to say it, but who's actually Young Miami's man anyway? She don't have a man, and Diddy was never her man either. She was his bottom B streetwalker, just like Cassie. Young Miami
Literally.
just bragged about and flaunted her retainer fees for everybody to see. But don't get it twisted, these are not relationships. These are transactions. A man gotta have this and that. Talking about God-fearing. Where was God in Diddy? Because all you can clearly see in him is a devil. It's all over that man. But she was happy to be the top B, the madam over all the other 304s in the Diddy Take That brigade. She was happy to have that position. Remember telling Gina what she was gonna get Diddy to make her do. So yeah.
Literally. And that's the crazy thing. Women be acting like they so on their sisterhood, they womanhood tip. But if you notice in a lot of instances like this with Diddy, Diddy was he was actually able to do what he was doing because he was getting women to recruit men and women to do his dastardly deeds. You rewind to R. Kelly. R. Kelly was able to do what he was doing because he had so many people in his camp that was allowing him to do that wrong stuff he was doing with underage girls and women. Literally, it was the people around him. The girl that R. Kelly, it turns out, R. Kelly on that little girl. She went on to be one of the females to bring R. Kelly more females to do the R. Kelly too. What is that? Like what women do? It seems like some women actually like abuse. I hate to say it, but hey, it seemed like it. Some women do.
Young Miami is really disgusting. The fact that she can even show up anywhere on social media or any podcast talking about anything really shows you just how low society is. This woman was happy to be Diddy's tax write-off. In fact, she's really the one that got the other ones all feeling some type of way because she was popping out being loud with how much money he was giving her, telling everybody he was paying her $250,000 a month, which is why you couldn't pay the city girls to stay together anymore because she was making way more running around with Diddy than booking shows with JT.
Now that's what I want to know, honestly. Even if you a rich man that got $1 billion, what can any woman be doing for you to where you got to give her $250,000 every month? It don't make no sense. To me, that's a waste of money. It's too much world hunger and the homeless epidemic and all that. People with mental health problems, people need help with their drug problems. Like, why you giving a woman $250,000 a month? That don't make no damn sense.
performing on stage. She was very loud and flashy with it, which got all the other girls of the Diddy Take That Brigade jealous. And I'm talking about all the members. The present ones at the time and the former retired ones got mad too because they felt cheated, especially Cassie, who no longer had access to the money after getting away from him. But Cassie, who basically walked away from street walking with male escorts holding her hand every night, you know, those men that she got on the internet and ordered up herself? Yeah, Cassie is just as bad as Carisha, but she's a quiet 304, an ambiguous 304 too. She can always claim a level of victimhood that no one will ever believe if it was Carisha or an unambiguous woman. They could be the same two women doing the same thing. One could even be worse than the other. But it doesn't matter. The Carishas of the world, the unambiguous black women, they can't do that. With that being said, Young Miami is also a paid streetwalker. Did he pay her all that money? She bragged about it, got the other workers upset with all that show.
But that is real. A lot of women, it's already a standard, a double standard or whatever on women anyway, but you definitely can't be a black woman and be out here trying to be like Kim Kardashian. You cannot do that, I repeat. If you're a black woman, you can't be out here being a 304, clapping up your cheeks, got your body all over the internet for no reason. Like, you can't do that because it's looked at totally different. A lot of women don't understand that, but that's just how stuff goes. You got to accept it.
Bolton, that's what brought him down. Because out of everybody running their mouths about him for decades, it literally took this ambiguous woman to take him down. One woman. And speaking of Diddy, he's trying to appeal his sentence. They did shave off a couple of months already. That was recently reported. But Young Miami, she's showing these young girls and women looking up to her and following her city girl ways that this is how you do it. You have no respect for yourself. You devalue yourself. You mess around with questionable men of low quality and no integrity. You become sister wives with this large group of other streetwalkers and baby mamas, and you get paid. And listen, Carisha, she's not the only one. Almost all the 304 rappers these days are for sale to the highest bidder, and that's exactly why, as a society, we're in this mess. Unfortunately, these are the ones influencing average women. Now, y'all know I don't care if you get mad about whatever I'm going to say. I'm going to say it anyway. It's my opinion. If you don't like it, go down to the shade room or some other place where y'all can.
And that's what I can honestly say. If you don't like my opinion, y'all, shout out to Pink Book Lessons. Make sure y'all smash the like, hype, subscribe button. Go check out Pink Book Lessons channel. She do a lot of good content. Let her know King Crown from Nacho Podcast sent you. But honestly, I feel like that too. If you don't like my commentary, you don't like my opinions, this is all my opinions. Hey, I'm just speaking my opinions. You ain't got to like it. You ain't got to love it. But I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. Y'all know it's a problem nowadays with women. Even wives. Wives be denying their husband relations just because they ain't happy or something. Like, come on, y'all. We got to address this bullshit.
Soothe each other with baby bot bimbo babble. I do not care that y'all are mesmerized by money and clothes, and I don't know what to tell you because half of y'all already sold your soul to the devil for free. That's why y'all stay on social media as the official defense team for the devil and his disciples. Y'all already gone. I can't do nothing with y'all. This is for the younger women that's still coachable, that's untampered with. But just because you like this woman doesn't mean that everything she stands for is damaging. First of all, do y'all understand how rare a man worth $100 million is? Only 10,000 men in the U.S. and most of them are already married. Yeah, about 85-90% of them already have a wife, which means you only have about 1,000 to 1,500 unmarried men in that category. This is all racist. You also
now, that's what us men and a lot of us smart people be want to point out to a lot of women. We be want to let y'all know. We understand what y'all say y'all want. We hear y'all. We hear you loud and clear. But y'all don't know that a lot of y'all want the same man. And y'all be passing up a lot of good men that actually want y'all and want to take care of y'all, but y'all don't want them because y'all want the same 1 to 5 men. That's why you see in the industry, every rapper literally go with the same women. The same women go from Floyd Mayweather to every rapper. Literally, it's the same women, just in a rotation. So what you think your chances is of getting the so-called perfect man you want? And all y'all want the same man. It's more than likely not gonna happen. For real.
have to assume they all want a black woman, especially one like this one with this bleach blonde hair, wearing Magic City clothes that look like they come from the city
I can't
trends, but
stand
she's
that
still
look.
walking around with an expensive appetite for
Hate that look.
luxury. Just tacky and trashy that could make a Birkin look
Yeah.
like it came from Kmart. They spend all this money on high fashion and luxury, but they still look like they came from the swap meet, the flea market. I mean, just trashy and classless. And I don't care what they tell you, money cannot buy you class.
That's true.
But this flamingo right here is up in the game and teaching her delusional followers to ask for these unreasonable demands. We're not talking about 6 figures, we're not talking about 7 figures, we're not even talking about 8 figures. This lady is speaking about the top fraction of men on earth. Men who have global options. And here's what nobody wants to say. A man worth $100 million doesn't need to be led by social media standards. He doesn't need to prove he's the provider, and he's not going to chase you. He's going to choose what he want to choose. And see,
Literally, like honestly, women, think about it. If I had $100 million, do you think I would deal with anything a woman got to bring me as a problem? If a woman ain't being feminine and submissive to me and my program, if I got $100 million, I ain't finna deal with that. Even if I don't got $100 million, I ain't finna deal with that. And that's what most of us men is trying to let it be known. Like, we don't want to deal with the nagging and all the craziness. Calm it down. Be feminine. You don't have to be so tough and strong. Let a man that care about you take care of you. And you don't have to be a gangster. See? Just, hey, be what a woman's supposed to be.
this is where the delusion kicks in, because what we've done as a culture, especially in the black community, is start telling women that asking for the absolute top 0.001% is, quote, standard. Like, no, ma'am.
What?
Standards are about alignment, not fantasy economics. And let's be honest, you
Come
can't
on.
run around talking about you want a $100 million, $10 million, $1 million, or even $100,000 man, and you don't meet the standard for nothing you're asking for. You have to also know what you're getting into. Most of them are signing up to be a sister wife or some kind of side chick, but when they don't get their way, they turn into a victim. They say they got cheated on by somebody that was never committed to them. It's never just them in these situationships. It's going to be you and other girls too. So none of y'all really ever had the man. Y'all all together and y'all been together. You get with a Diddy or Cam Newton or somebody that already got multiple baby mamas, and then you really don't expect to be exclusive. You just pretend for the internet to gain sympathy and forming a
That is the thing. That is the thing. A lot of women think they know what they want, and they do get it. But when they do get it, they realize fast. They be like, wait a minute, I don't want this. And they'll try to run for divorce, run to the divorce court. That's why you notice the stats. Who do you think engage in divorce the most? Women. It ain't us men. Us men, like, hey, we want our women. We want to love you, care for you, take care of you, our whole life or whatever, long as you be cooperative. But what do a woman say most of the time these days? A woman will be unhappy and she gonna file for a divorce. So that's just, hey, I'm gonna give y'all some advice. Fellas, young fellas out here, when you're picking your woman you want to spend the rest of your life with, pick your woman like Kevin Samuels say, pick your woman with your eyes closed, not they looks.
alliance with average women to help hype you up when it's time to cash out. But they never expected commitment. They always just wanted money. It's a game. And what bothers me isn't Young Miami personally. I don't care if she want to street walk around the world. Go ahead. What I don't like, the young girls and
don't bother
impressionable
me.
young women following
Yeah,
her.
I
Now,
know you want
men
to.
date across and down. Women date across and up. But the entitlement is the problem. This energy running through average women, going around talking about they're too good for Cheesecake Factory and they can't even afford 20% down on a house. It's just flat out unreasonable, illogical, and delusional. I also believe Young Miami.
And that's another thing I wanted to point out. Y'all, we got to go back to a lot of the old school values and rules. You shouldn't be asking people for nothing that you can't do for yourself. You shouldn't expect nothing from nobody you can't do for yourself, because it look like you just begging. It look like you just, you just begging or panhandling or something. So when a woman be like, hey, you want a man to buy you a Birkin bag, but you haven't bought you yourself a Birkin bag, it's like, wait a minute. You one of them empty purse girls, huh? Her purse empty as hell.
is delusional. She is not the only one going after that type of man. There's steep competition for those 1,000, 2,000 men in the US. So she's now competing with models, pageant queens, women in their early 20s. Remember, Young Miami is now 32. She's no longer a young 20-something, but she's competing with women raised to be wives, while she was raised to be a baby mama. Women who are cooperative and feminine, not filthy-mouthed trash, talking about getting R. Kelly on podcasts. Nah, she's not competing with the average Instagram girls. It's a global competition. And here's what y'all really don't want to hear. The higher a man climbs financially, the more traditional he tends to become. A billionaire doesn't want a boss chick, a city girl. I guess you could say Diddy really messed her head up with that. He's not typical at all. I mean, look where he's at. But a high-value, high-quality man don't want no boss chick city girl. He's looking for peace and femininity. They're not looking for competition. They're looking for compliment. And when people glorify this...
What did I just say? And you look, Pink Book Lessons is a woman. I said peace and femininity. That's what I just said. Women, y'all got to go back to being feminine. Be what a woman is. You can't be complaining about being a woman and doing what regular women have been doing. Once you do that, that's when you make yourself a city girl. You make yourself a woman that most men wouldn't want to marry. So remember that. As soon as you make yourself a city girl, you be like, hey, I do what I want to do. Can't no man tell me nothing. Not even your husband. Not even your daddy. Neither one of them can control you. Just know you just threw yourself out to the sea. You belong to the streets.
100 million minimum talk, they ignore the fact that those men typically marry younger, softer, less combative, and usually not the woman advertising her checklist on a
Yeah, this is what
podcast.
women
You gotta
think.
admit, Young Miami is aging out, which is a bad combination. That mindset mixed with reality is about to have Young Miami out here looking like other washed up female rappers, picking up men from the trailer park or the gas station that need a couch to lay on. Now let me be clear. There's nothing wrong with wanting a provider. There's nothing wrong with wanting a man devoted to God in all aspects of life. And there's nothing wrong with wanting leadership. But the way she's talking sounds more like the intake list down to the escort office looking to get job placement or side chick placement with the highest bidder. It's equivalent to every woman years ago running around copying other women, talking about they want a six-figure man. Well, all of y'all can't have a six-figure man because every man don't make six figures. Y'all started talking crazy knowing you're not even qualified for what you're asking for. You go around the men on your level and look at them as peasants, then turn around and say, we're all the good men. Well, they're working, they're building. They just don't have a yacht. And 9 times out of 10, they're staying away from you and all the sister wives. That's why all y'all...
Literally, Pink Book Lessons. Shout out to Pink Book Lessons again. Hey, she keeping it real. Because I can honestly say, me as a man that's working and building and getting my stuff together, got a lot of my stuff together, I stay away from ratchet women, women that's unorganized, any type of woman that ain't being, like, she ain't feminine, she ain't bringing peace. You got to stay away from these women, these toxic women that feel like the world revolve around them. You would swear every woman has been cloned as Beyonce these days because they hella entitled and they can't do no wrong. Can't be held accountable. Even women, most women won't even hold a woman accountable. You watch a lot of podcasts and you will see yourself. We gonna cover some of them, but yeah, let's go and get to the content. We about to finish up, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hey, make sure y'all smash that like, hype, and subscribe button.
end up gravitating to the other group of men that get all y'all pregnant. Yeah, that group of men that got at least 2 women and children by both. All y'all family might as well live together. Because even if you don't want to admit it, you're sharing a man. He cheat on her with you and cheat on you with her. So y'all all in this polygon together. I already told y'all, especially if he got a child with a woman and that child still have baby teeth, yeah, he still got both of y'all. Now back to Young Miami. A man worth 100 million has options. Plural. He can choose traditional cultures. He can choose expression over clout. Truthfully, Diddy was the highest Carisha's gonna get. I mean, a woman sitting on podcasts talking with the voice of a woman that can't hear. It's a very small segment of men that's gonna think that's cute. I have to say, this is why we're where we are. Listening to people like Young Miami, stuck in La La Land, promoting fairy tale thresholds most women are not qualified for or can't get because clearly it's not enough men at that level compared to the number of women who want to be with them. That's what she's...
And that's what I say, fellas, that's another thing. Pay attention to all the women that your woman look up to and who she follow. And call her out. Let her know. Hey, if you like her, You like her. You got a problem just like her. Let your woman know, and she'll stop even following and consuming them women content. Fellas, we got to do that. Make sure you hey, let your woman know, like, hey, why you steady watching that? She don't do nothing but be hoeing and thotting and bopping, popping a thought pocket and a cooter biscuit all everywhere. Why you watching that? And just look at how your woman react, and you will see. If she want to give you some pushback, start an argument, she like that conduct. But hey, I ain't gonna hold y'all up too long. Hey, that's the end of the show. Make sure y'all smash that like, hype, subscribe button. We're gonna leave y'all with the outro music. Make sure y'all click all the links in the description. And we'll be back later on with some more content, y'all. Make sure y'all stay safe and stay dangerous. Y'all know what I always say. Peace out. Gone. You want a what?
It's lit. Yeah.
These days,
The bitch I stack big shit.
they won't.
Feeling sexy today, might just take a nigga. Not no regular bitch, you know I'm the one he gon' remember. Call me Miss Chase the Bag, cause I'ma go get her. 9 to 5 by day, by night, I'm one of them members. Yeah, when I sleep, my mind be wide awake. That's why you bitches can't get ahead of me. All I do is mind my business and get paid. Bitches mad cause I'm touching though they'll never make. And these niggas love when I take charge and pop my shit. But is you gon' risk it all for a real bitch? Drop a bag to put this pad dick on my wrist. I don't fuck with broke boys, baby. I need a trick. Is you gon' risk it all for a real bitch? Drip me out from head to toe in red. Pockets need to be longer than a dick, cause I don't fuck with broke boys. I need a trick. I need a trick. I need a tall as money making nigga that's rich. I need a trick. I need a trick. You can keep that dick. Talking like he rich, but he down bad on his shit. Always want some pussy, but don't never pay for it. Smelling like some paper shit, that's like my favorite scent. And I'm a real bitch. I need a real nigga. One that ain't gon' hesitate and that's gon' kill for you. Keep the Glock under the seat, I hold the wheel for you. Ride around the city fresh, Tommy Hilfiger. I need a trick, not no little snitch. Is you gonna risk it all for a real bitch? For my birthday, you gon' ball for a real bitch. In the mall, swiping cards for a real bitch. I need a trick. Is you gon' risk it all for a real bitch? Drip me out from head to toe in red. Pockets need to be longer than a dick, cause I don't fuck with broke boys. I need a trick. I need a trick. I need a tall as money making nigga that's rich. I need a trick. I need a trick.